This looks so good. Okay, so I'm walking on the mountain. Let me just narrate this a little bit. So I dust my knee. I walk up on the mountain, and I have a seat. I clap to sync up the video, and then I grab the mic. I give up, man. That snowball setup I had with the dongle didn't work. I went up, climbed the mountain for no reason. All I got was the good shots. I'll get a fucking clip on mic or whatever, the Bluetooth shit, and just record straight from my fucking camera on my phone. Fuck it. I don't know what else to do, man. It's not like I was trying to make excuses like, oh, maybe I talked too low or whatever. No, that's bullshit. I had the mic working. I spilled the pickle juice on it before I came up to the mountain, and it just stopped working. So literally, I mean, I would test it. It came in and out. It's something like it's shorted or something. I don't know if it's the wire. I don't know if it's the actual speaker. It's really disheartening to like record videos and then them not come out correctly, or the audio's fucked up. It's like really disheartening because I've already tried yesterday and I tried today. And yesterday there was nothing wrong other than the editing process being arduous, me having to sync up the audio, and that was pretty annoying. And now I just have all this good footage you're looking at right now as a background because I don't want you to see me right now. I'm laying in the bed and I just feel ashamed. Everything I talked about, I mean, I got it off my chest, but I'd really rather to have myself that you're looking at right now, the videos speak for themselves instead of me having to do this freaking, what is this called, a commentary? I'm commentarying. I'm laying in the bed doing a commentary. How long does this commentary have to be? It has to be at least 30 minutes because that's how long we were sitting up there freaking talking in the mountains. I literally repeated myself of what I did yesterday. So I literally did a video yesterday and I'm repeating everything I've said. So now I've repeated myself 3 times. Alright, whatever. I noticed when I was editing it's mostly full of complaining, so this is just more complaining. I don't know, I guess I can recap of what I already talked about. It's not fun anymore. It's not fun the third time. And I would rather just like the reason why I wanted the snowball is because I wanted it. I'm literally gonna throw the snowball in the garbage. I'm that mad. I'll just travel light. I don't care. The little portable clip-on mic's pretty light. That's money though. I think that's like $300. Wow, $300 gone. And I have so much other shit I want to do. I was talking about how I might have like, I feel disenchanted. I feel really disenchanted. The only thing that's saving me and wanting me to like continue and try to do this commentary is this shot right now. I mean, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I climbed up on this fucking mountain. It doesn't even feel like I did it because I'm laying in the bed right now. It's like, you didn't do that. Your past self did that. But no, I climbed up on this beautiful mountain. Look, it's gorgeous. You see it? I'm just sitting in the same spot. I'm talking my head off. Basically, what this guy is saying in this video that you're looking at is this guy is talking about how, yes, the dragon that he's been fighting is still under his foot. I've said this at least 3 times in all 3 of my videos. The dragon's still on the foot. I just want to make that announcement that I'm still going strong with all of my fucking shit, alright? All my fucking goals or whatever. Like, I'm still hanging in there. It almost makes me want to just relapse because every time I keep doing these 3 videos, it's not getting out. And we were portable. We were portable in the first video at least. I just was too lazy to sync up the fucking audio. And I was even editing it, and then I was like catching it, and I was like, wait a minute, this audio doesn't sync up with my mouth. So just for that reason alone, I give up. I mean, yeah, I was doing the little clap thing to sync up the audio, but man, it was really gonna be a treat. Like, my next video was gonna be like clean. Even the shitty one where I was screen recording and then opening up my camera so I could switch between the selfie mode. That was nice. What if this audio sucks too? If this audio sucks too, I'm literally gonna relapse tonight. I'm gonna go to the dispensary, I'm gonna get a bunch of weed, I'm gonna go buy a new vape, and I'm gonna go log in and watch high definition porn and just relapse on everything. And then stay up all night. As if. Literally, it's too complicated even to relapse at this point. Oh, and let's include a pizza if we're gonna do that too. But anyway, I'm not gonna do any of that. It's I literally I'm good. It's at this point relapsing is more work than just doing what the fuck I'm doing now. Like I said, like we gotta keep our sins low because we might run into Bigfoot. And when I say sins, I mean more in a miss the mark type of way, not necessarily a Christianity type of way. I've had plenty demonic thoughts and since then, so it's not like we're fucking heavenly right now or anything. But as far as our goals, we don't want to sin on our goals. If that aligns with God, good for me, I guess. But these are my goals that I set for myself. Because I'm very hard at listening. Now let me pour a little milk because I'm really upset. Bro, I'm so fucking upset, bro. I climbed this fucking mountain for no reason. I literally was going to be like, delete the fucking video. Because as soon as I literally checked the audio and I heard the wind blowing and I heard that it was just coming from the phone because the wire shorted, I was just like, man, you know what? Let me not say something crazy. But literally, I was so upset. I literally, after I got down from this mountain that you guys are watching me sit on right now, I literally went home. I made myself a nice smorgasbord. I was like, I made some fucking lamb, I made fish, I made eggs, everything was gourmet, it was delicious. And like, I literally was just laying down in the bed and I was like, alright, now let's see what this video is talking about. So Sunday. And as soon as I heard the wind blowing in the audio and it sounded like it was coming from the phone and not the snowball, I wanted to, alright, that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know, that first week, I guess. I went to do something that I can't take back. I mean, that's just how I felt. But I told myself, I said, calm the hell down. Calm the hell down. So our first video we did yesterday, because I'm hoping this is going to come out at least tomorrow. The first video we did yesterday was going to be fun because we were just standing in the kitchen, walking around the house and just editing shit. And that video might still come out because the snowball was working, so at least the audio was like clear. Like, literally when I heard the audio from this mountain video, I literally thought I went crazy yesterday and that it was never recording through the snowball. Like, I was like, did it even work yesterday? Because what the fuck is this? I even tested it out on the mountain before I began. I plugged in the snowball, I listened, I said, hey, it's coming out the snowball, probably to have a short, and I even mentioned that in the recording. You can even hear me say in the recording, very muffled, I hope it just doesn't... But I didn't want to spend the whole time complaining. Now, maybe I can salvage some of the audio, but I'm just like, fuck it, man. I'll just commentary over this and just repeat everything I said, basically. So, we talked about we're still good on our fucking goals or whatever. Let me see what... Oh, fuck. Oh, never mind. Wait, did I fuck up? It's exporting right now on my phone, and I literally closed my phone so I could check something. And now it's stuck F... Okay, it looks like it's... So this may take a while exporting... Well, it doesn't tell me not to exit out, but I'm just going to use my other phone. Alright, whatever. Today is Sunday, the same day I climbed a mountain. It is approximately... Come on, just fucking... It's approximately 8:47, close to my bedtime. And it's going to be a month since we did any of our addiction after this week. After next week. By the end of this month, it'll be a month that we haven't done anything that we said we wouldn't do. So kudos on me, but I really don't need a fucking clap on my back or fucking hands, fucking applause or whatever, because I can always relapse, and it's annoying to even hear me just talk about it, but at least there's some sort of action going on in this video on my channel. So anyway, like, man, I'm cool with all that. I just don't know, like, alright, look, like, I'm just waiting, like, to get paid, and then I'm literally gonna buy this fucking mic so I can be mobile. But there's also a bunch of other things I want to do. So what I was saying in this video where I was commentating is I don't care about the comfortability of Shield in the next month or two. Fuck Shield, okay? I don't care about its comfortability. We need to figure out, we need to do some shit to the car to make it more, safer. And then, so we're not going to buy the AC and the fucking power banks and shit. We're not going to do that. He's lucky, Shield's lucky he's getting a shower every day, twice a day. So we're not going to make it comfortable in the first month. We're going to get the mic so the videos can still be pumped out. And we're going to fucking work on the car. On top of that, I want to plan a trip, but the car has to be good for that trip. So, I'm not telling you where the fuck I'm planning to go. until I make the car right. So that's what I talked about in the video. What else did I talk about in this comment on this while we were sitting on this mountain? Okay, plan the trip, book Shield. Oh yeah, we talked about some deep shit. We were like, it was really like a train of thought. Like, you had to be there. Honestly, this is never gonna do it justice. You had to be there. So, and you were gonna be there if the audio fucking worked. And you still technically wouldn't have been there, but you would have been more there than you're there now. But since I was there, I'll try to explain it, even though I never can for a billion years, because you had to be there. So anyway, I was climbing up on the mountain, and before when I was still on the ground, I obviously only recorded the parts that you're watching. I didn't record my journey up because that was spiritual and that was for me. That wasn't for you guys. So you guys were only meant to see me sitting where you guys are seeing me sit now. So everything you're seeing now is perfect. The shots came out great. There's nothing that you're losing in the visuals. Only audio. So I was climbing up on the mountain and I was explaining. I was saying, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die, is what I thought when I was walking up a little bit. And then I was like, I wonder how God thinks about us, because I'm sitting here hoping I don't die while I'm walking up this hill, and literally humans are designed to like move their bodies and not live sedentary. So God's probably like rolling his eyes, because I was more likely to die just laying in my bed being sedentary than I was actually walking up the hill. In fact, walking up the hill is actually the best thing I've done for my body and my well-being and my soul entirely, even though it was so painful, because I believe existence is supposed to probably feel so good, or feel like nothing, like how it feels when you're laying in your bed, and that doesn't feel good. Because in my first video that I was explaining, I was saying I was laying in the bed and I was overeating and I had hella free time, and that's the time where I just want to strangle myself. So as far as I'm concerned, feeling like I'm gonna die walking up a mountain and worried about like buffaloes and shit, or whatever the fucking wild pigs, that's better than me wanting to strangle myself while I'm laying in the bed overeating and feeling fat like I'm getting ready to explode. So when I was worried about dying, I was like, no, I got everything backwards. I'm my most safe. And then I went on a ramble about after I got over death a little bit by having that thought. And it was so, like, literally I had the thought in the moment and I like made the conclusion in the moment. So literally me explaining it secondarily like this is bullshit, and it don't sound as good as it did before. So anyway, I was like, when I got up halfway through the mountain, when I started getting a higher altitude, I was like, yeah, if a fucking wild pig runs up on me now, I'm not scared anymore, because I'm taking him down with me. Like, literally, I'm at a good altitude. I will grab that motherfucker and we'll go rolling down the hill together. Like, when I was on the ground, on the ground level, I was worried, because I was like, dang, he can just run up, maul me, and get his meal. But when I started getting a higher altitude, I was like, fuck yeah, run up on me now, we're going down the hill together. You're gonna have to work for this meal. So, that's how I felt. And then when I got up to the top, I felt peaceful. So there was like the middle ground, the lower ground, and then the top. The top, I felt peaceful. I felt like the man, and that's when I pulled out the camera and I was talking. So guys, literally, I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm so mad the audio didn't work, and that's why I sound like this, okay? Because there's a lot to be said. And I just need to get it out the way now. And if this isn't recording, well, I'm going to punish myself when this goes off. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to cut myself or something. Alright, let me stop. So basically, is that what all I talked about? What else? Still has to be like 30 minutes, right? This video's still exporting. Am I going to... Okay, I exported it already, like, decently, like, chopped up, where I got all the shots that I imagined. Let me tell you why I wanted to do this second video in the first place. Because... yes, this morning, I woke up super late, off my schedule completely. I woke up at like 10 or 11, and I was just laying in the bed. I wasn't doing shit, and that's way, way past the schedule, because I'm supposed to wake up at 8 at the latest, 6 at the earliest. So, or anywhere in between that. And I did not do that today. I really overshot it, and I just made a fool of my schedule. Last night, I ended up going to bed at like 11, so I did wrong there too, because my bedtime is supposed to be 10:45 or something like that, the latest. And that's what I had been doing previously. So what I plan on doing tonight. So we just completely fucked up yesterday, and I think the reason why we went to bed so late is mainly because we were busy editing that video that we had made. Not this one, but the one where we were just eating in the kitchen and saying how much we want to stop eating and we want to go out. And we even tried to do a DoorDash, and that's probably not going to get edited either. And we just had all that footage, audio, and that stuff sounds okay, minus the car like sounding like shit over bumps, and it probably needs suspension work and all that stuff. That's what we're talking about we need to fix. So minus all that, we had a little outside video and a tour of the house video of our house that we live in now. So like we showed our grill that we just cleaned. It's Kyle's grill actually. We cleaned it and we were showing off that, and we were just eating and cooking sausages, and we burnt the sausages, and that's what happened. So and we drank a whole gallon of milk on camera, and we ate way past our limit, and that was fun. We made a couple jokes, and that was cool. That's what we were editing, and that's why we stayed up so late last night till like 11. That's late to me now. So I put the phone up. I was like, all right, bro, it's 11. Go the fuck to bed. And I was like, all right, overslept. And we knew we were doing it, and we kept doing it. And I said, hey, fine. I knew what I was doing. You know, mainly it's because I have to wake up instantly and take a cold shower. And I really was like, oh, you don't smell that bad. You're fine. You smell pretty good. You still smell like fucking Old Spice. So that's how we fucking stayed up. I mean, that's how we slept till fucking 10. And we still smell like Old Spice. But I was like, fuck that. I don't care what you smell like. It's part of your schedule. Get in the fucking shower. So, that's why we had to talk to ourselves once we started. Because it's fine. We could talk to ourselves that way because our natural voice is just lackadaisical. Like, it's fine. Just blah, blah, blah. And that will lead us to hell. That lackadaisical voice will lead us straight to hell. And I've seen it many times, so I have no patience for it. Also talked about how our mom is okay with what we're doing right now. And that's what we said. She's not okay with what we're doing right now. I don't know how she feels about what we're doing right now. We basically convinced her to be okay with what we're doing now. And I was like, here's the clip to prove it from Mother's Day of me talking to her last. That's the last time I talked to her. And it's 2 seconds. So that was going to force me to edit. So I'm just going to bring it up now because that's what we mentioned on the mountain. So boom, I'm just going to add the clip there. And then, what else? And then we went down to the bench. We sat down on the bench. We got a couple shots there. What did we say we would call it? We said we were going to call this video I'm on a Mountain. So now we're at 20 minutes now. What did I forget? What have I forgotten? We're still going to have to fucking upload the next day, so I don't even know how we're going to do that. I guess we'll just record like we're doing now, but then we'll have no background. So we're going to have to go somewhere. No, I literally can't. We'll literally just do a video at our desk or something, because I literally can't go anywhere because this is a work week. We will try to work on our car and get that fixed before next month, because we literally have till June 9th, and that's like not even a day we'll probably be in the house. So before that, on our weekend, the Friday of June, the first Friday of June, the first Thursday, we will either be at a campsite or we'll be in a fucking rest stop. That'll be more interesting, and hopefully our setup will be as easy as clipping a mic onto ours. Because I guess I was going to make it too complicated with how I had it set up now. I had a dongle plugged into a separate Android phone, and then I was carrying around the fucking Snowball. I guess we'll be lighter than that. We'll just get the fucking little black clip-on fucking portable mic, little fucking transmitter thing that everybody uses, and then just put that shit clip it on our fucking neck or whatever, and then have it connected to our iPhone and record straight from the iPhone, and that's how we'll record. So that should be a lot easier. That should be a lot more conventional. We gotta be conventional in certain ways. I wanted to be fucking outlandish with the fucking Snowball, but, you know, we'll figure out how to do some crazy shit like that soon enough, so it's fine. Now, hopefully I don't have to throw away this fucking Snowball. I don't know if it works anymore. What else? We got 10 minutes left. I spoke my piece, man. This scenery is beautiful. I hate to waste it. We got the trip. Potential trip. We gotta have till before June 9th. Yeah, man, I'm just like, I'm on edge right now until I experience the first day of what we got going on, like our plans. Or the lack of. I'm on edge until I just see shit. I'm all about action right now, and I've just been in action this weekend, just not doing shit. And I thought I did something by getting a dongle, but we literally destroyed it. So at least I'm following my schedule, and at least I'm ready to go. I'm motivated to the extent that my fucking editing and shit like that work, and it'll be fine, man. We have all this technology, it's not going anywhere, so I'm literally not even worried. I think I'm just being hyperbolic or being fucking crazy just because it's fun, but as far as like how I'm communicating in this video, but I'm really not stressed. I would like things to work and not work, but our whole new life that we're setting up is I imagine it being smooth, but it's probably not going to be. So I'm the man for the job, because as stressed as I sound, I think I handle stress very well. And like I was saying, like, this is how we convinced our mom. This is one thing I wanted to bring up. This is how we convinced our mom that she's comfortable with this decision we're planning on embarking on. We convinced her because she was like, just come live with me and do everything you're doing from the comfort of your mother's home. And I was like, no, Mom, this is what I said to my mom. I was like, no, Mom, I'm literally gonna go over there and play Grand Theft Auto 6 and literally for the next 13 years, and I'm gonna hate myself and I'm gonna want to kill myself. So either way, I die. So if I come out on the other side of this, of my plan that I'm doing, I'll be a better man for it. So there's no other version of me where I'm satisfied other than this right now, because we've already pushed the limits of what's acceptable with time, and at this point now we just have to go into the fire, because we've bought ourselves enough time to fuck around, and we don't have any more left. Thus, me not having any fun, even though I've had the last 3 days off and I could do anything, but I literally can't do anything but eat. Eating is my last addiction, and I can't watch movies. I'm barely on social media enjoying it. I don't know how, though. I don't know how I'm not just like, I don't know how I'm not just sitting on YouTube having the time of my life. I think I need a vape and some weed to do that. I thought that the social media alone was good enough. Like, just sitting on YouTube is my jam. But I can't even do that. So I can't enjoy anything I used to enjoy. So basically, the old me has to die, because he's not entertaining me anymore. And any extra compounds that I would use to get me in that state, I've gotten rid of, because I swear the last times I was doing weed, I wasn't even getting high. So, and I swear the last times I was touching my weenie, I was touching it too much and it hurt. So, literally, I can't be the old me, because I've overdid it to the point where it's no dopamine left in it, and I just had to be somebody else. So, this is more exciting, and this is better, and I just need to be a different person, because the old me sucks. So, I'm very excited for that reason. Because I look different. I imagine I look different from the weenie that I still am, I guess, but I'm trying not to be. But I told my mom, I was like, the equivalent of me, like, living with you is like me going to Weenie Hunt Jr. I didn't tell her that. I'm making up shit now. I told her that in a sense, but I don't even know if she knows what Weenie Hunt Jr. is. But literally, I'm not trying to go to Weenie Hunt Jr. I'm trying to go to the bottom. What do you call it? I'm trying to go down to the bottom with the guy with the worms and the tattoos. I might not make it out, man. I'm trying to go to the thing with the worms and the tattoos, man. So it'll be nice to not have this much free time. Basically, the next time we'll have this much free time is on our off days, in that 8-hour period that we would have went to work. That's the only time we would have this much time. In that 8 hour period, we've already went to the gym and showers. We'll just be a free body. And even then, we still probably have shit to do, like edit videos. And I just want to like, I only feel like really good when I go to work. Like I go to work tomorrow. I only feel good when I go to work because I have somewhere to be and it's like, there's no out. So once we get locked into this schedule, there'll be no out in our life. And we can't freak out because we'll literally just have to move forward. Like, we can't freak out because we'll have a schedule that'll actually be soothing. Now, we won't, every night will be a fucking guess, but, I mean, after the 8 hours, should be pretty easy to go to sleep when you're like, okay, I found a place. Like, that should be a huge relief. Like, when we actually find places, and we're not trying to break the law, so when we actually find a place, we're like, this is great. It should be actually really easy to go to sleep. And since we're already following our sleep schedule a month in advance, our body's like, hey, it is time. Now, granted, we won't be able to go to sleep exactly at 10:45, but since we've gotten so used to going to sleep at 10:45, anything we find before it should get us knocked out. Because I even notice if I do go over 10, now this might be placebo, but if I do go over 10:45, it's a lot easier to go to sleep than when I'm just going to sleep exactly at 10:45 because I turned off a video or I'm like, it's over. So, placebo or not placebo, our bedtime is not going to look exactly how it looks now, but we have a bedtime now. We didn't have one before. And I don't know how long it takes for you to set it up in your mind, but we didn't have one before, so we didn't even go to sleep before. We weren't even a real human, basically, because we didn't have a bedtime. Our bedtime was between 12 and 5 in the morning, so we're not a real human being. We didn't even exist. And at least now it's like, it makes sense. Our last bedtime was between 12 o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock in the morning. We weren't even real. We were like a hologram. I don't know, in between that time frame, I would fall asleep, and I wouldn't remember how I fell asleep or what I was doing before I fell asleep. We have dreams now. What is my other dream? I don't even want to tell you my last dream, because I'm not going to tell you guys my dream. I said that in my last 3 videos. I'm not telling you guys the last 3 videos I didn't get to upload. I'm not telling you guys my dreams. It's too spiritual. But I remember them, and they're perplexing. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that about? Sometimes they're just so weird. I'm like, just wake up. I can't deal with this shit. Like, life's not even as stressful as these dreams are. I'm like, just wake the fuck up. I can't fix this issue. That was my last one. My last one was like, just wake up because this shit's fucked. Like, I want it out. And then I kind of woke up and I was like, well, it wasn't that bad. And I was like, let's go. We could fix that. So I don't really know. What are problems? The problems are great, man. Come on, problems are great. I've seen old people just sit there with nothing to do. Problems are amazing. Old people just leaning forward. What's the problem? Let me help you. It's like, no, you can't. So when you're not useful anymore, you want to solve problems again. So I think we shouldn't take that for granted. We should love problems, actually. We should be like, oh, goody, problems. Every good story I see start with a good problem. It be getting good. The music start playing. The music ain't gonna play if you ain't solving a good problem. There is no music for you to play. It's just boring. There's nothing to solve. Oh, it's okay. No problems. All right, no good soundtrack. All right. You want a good soundtrack? Find a problem. Soundtrack be good as hell. You be like, damn, I just want to listen to the soundtrack the whole time. You can't. Now it's the next scene. Move along. Alright? So, that's what life is, man. I'm pretty sure life's like, oh, I want to listen to that song in the transition. It's like, no, that was the transition. This is the next scene. Alright. Enjoy the journey. It's the climb. Miley Cyrus said it first. Alright, bye.